Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Wherever you are in the world today, welcome, welcome, welcome. And dropping straight in with these messages today, here comes Archangel Michael already, just to confirm what I'm about to say. Off the back of yesterday's message, if you haven't checked that out, beautiful souls, go do it. It was a pretty long one, but it was also all about money and finances and resources and harvest season and beliefs and thought patterns and all of those things. Today, beautiful souls, your first one out. I'm feeling this is where many of you are headed for. Number 46, the uncharted sea. Some of you could be 46 or about to turn 46. 46 could be a significant number to one or some of you beautiful souls. They're just saying 4 and 6 is 10. So this is completions of a cycle. And here is this pelican. So pelicans could be one of your little spirit animals, beautiful souls. But there's this almost like this little like those little sailboats that they have over in Thailand and places like that, out on this ocean, and look, heavily protected by spirit, by your angels, by your soul team, by your guardian angels, etc., beautiful souls. But here is this pelican, and they're just saying the golden light is on the pelican. Right, this golden light is here and here, beautiful souls, but it's on the pelican. You're being protected, but you may feel, for some of you, that you are literally out to sea in the middle of nowhere. You can't go back. You can't see land anywhere, like as in any new places or spaces. You're literally just out in the ocean. And the compass down the bottom, beautiful souls, they're just saying facing your true north. Many of you, if you are feeling a little bit displaced at this time, or like things are literally, you're out in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of the ocean, don't worry, beautiful souls. You are being steered and guided in the right direction, facing your true north, the north node. I don't think I've ever talked about this before, beautiful souls, but that is the area of your life that you need to look into, because that is where you are meant to be going. Many of us have been in the south node through our life, right? We've been learning all of these lessons and everything else, but eventually the wheel must turn and we will be put on our true divine course, our soul mission, our soul purpose, our soul journey. For many of you, this is coming. It's already in the process. You've already started this journey, beautiful souls, because obviously the pelican on this boat has been out to sea for a little while. But again, uncharted territory. It may feel a little bit uncomfortable and a bit displaced, they're saying, because you've never been here before. None of us have. This is all new energy. And your clarifier from the energy oracle deck, beautiful souls, I heavily feel is picking up just on a percentage of you, is anxiety. So some of you may be worried, maybe about other things as well, but possibly because you're now literally, they just keep saying, in the middle of nowhere, right? So there's this distress and this anxiety coming in, this worry coming in. Like, is everything going to be okay? Yes, it absolutely is, beautiful souls. You 1000% are being guided and protected at this time. And, you know, the storm in the background in this photo, which has come out on numerous occasions, there's this lightning rod in the background, but the storm is passing. In this picture, they're saying, right, there's no storm. It's beautiful blue skies, you know, that kind of autumn skies with the colors. But there's no storm, beautiful souls. Whatever worry, whatever is worrying you at this time, beautiful souls, give it to God, give it to your angels. If it is about you feeling a little bit unsure and uncertain as to what is coming, do not worry. You are being literally navigated and guided to your destination and in sync with your true divine purpose. So number 46, the uncharted sea. Hit me up in the comments if this is you, because off the back of yesterday's message, you know, I was a little bit surprised when these two came out today. Stepping into the unknown. That is All of us, beautiful souls, you are not alone. I feel it. What exactly is coming? Stepping into the unknown without a map, pretty much. But you know what? God and your angels have the compass, beautiful souls, so it doesn't matter. Moving beyond your comfort zone. And this is the true, I feel, message of this card, beautiful souls, for pretty much all of us. We are moving out of our comfort zone, and it's going to feel a little bit weird. Choosing to do things differently, trusting in the ebb and flow of life, because I know many of you have literally had to put your full faith and trust in God and your angels and your soul team to get you through some of these previous storms in the past, beautiful souls, that did cause you a lot of worry and anxiety, right? So I'm certainly not dismissing that. Been there, done that many, many times. Being in the dark and letting curiosity lead, the faith that all will be well. All is well, beautiful souls. No matter what it looks like, everything is always in divine, perfect order. God is in control. He holds the compass. No matter what the seas look like, no matter what the storms look like, you will always be protected. Your comfort zone is sometimes exactly that, a safe, familiar harbor that you finally come to in yourself. And comfort zones are nice, beautiful souls, for a while, but then comfort zones, they're just giving me the word stagnancy. After a while of going through those same, they're just saying the same motions, the same day. It's like Groundhog Day, beautiful souls, over and over. Eventually, the spirit, the soul is craving more. We need to step out. Expansion, right? We were talking about finances and resources and blessings yesterday. You have to step out of the comfort zone, beautiful souls, to receive these big, abundant blessings. And whether that comfort zone is just the value that you hold in yourself, the way that you see yourself, the way that you think that others perceive you, beautiful souls, or whether it's physically actually stepping out into the new places, new spaces, new jobs, new locations, new careers, whatever it is. Like the archetypal hero's journey, now is not the time. The universe is inviting you to step into uncharted waters. Something is stirring. It absolutely is. There has been massive energy shifts. That 6-6 portal, beautiful souls, again, go look it up on YouTube. There's 101,000 different videos on it right now. But the 6-6 portal was another big, high energy, high manifestation portal that has opened. And I believe it was only for a little while. But again, it's all of these cycles, right, that are coming into play right now. God is literally, they're just saying, lining things up for many of you. Something is stirring. The adventure is calling. Many of you want to go on an adventure, beautiful souls. Many of you are quite happy to just go with the flow. And that's what I feel from this card as well. Just go with the flow of life right now and see where you are being taken. You may want to resist this urge because it will involve leaving your comfort zone, but embarking on this journey is essential for your well-being. Your soul knows the way. Your soul knows the way, beautiful souls. It's just that we have been conditioned to living in the 3D world for so long with all of these other worries and stresses and anxiety that are usually, right, most of the time completely overblown. You know, how many times have you looked back on some big situations now that it's been and done and gone and passed and all of the energy has dissipated and, you know, it had a solution, beautiful souls? How many times did that happen? But in the moment, you were literally like this, wondering how on earth you were going to get yourself out of this or how on earth there was even going to be a solution. Navigating the uncharted aspects of yourself means you won't have a map. And that's what I'm also feeling as well. This has been a lot of internal work for many of you. You've had to ride the waves of your own soul journey. In other words, all of the trauma, all of the past childhood stuff, all of the past life stuff, beautiful souls, all of those people around you that you thought had your back but actually didn't, all of these old stuck traumas and emotions, a lot of it has been internal work. And you should be so very proud of yourself because no one else has ever been there before. On this journey, you cannot rely on the help you would typically expect from others who have gone before you. This new territory is yours alone to explore. You are invited right now to be a pioneer, a path maker, a magical cartographer who draws your map with your own life force as the ink. Remember how I said, beautiful souls, in the soul contract, there are going to be spaces and time frames, right, where everything is going to be created through free will, through your own manifestations, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, how you value yourself. This was all coming up in yesterday's message. So you right now, beautiful souls, are also helping to steer the boat. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. And that could just be anything. It doesn't have to be anything massively huge. For some of you, as I keep saying, it could be that you just change up your daily routine and you go to a different shopping center for your groceries, or you take a trip to a place on the weekend, beautiful souls, that you've been thinking about for a while, but because it's a little bit out of the range that you'd normally be staying in, you've always put it off. Or perhaps you get an invitation to go and do something different. Anything that is switching up your energy right now is a good thing. This new territory is yours to explore. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of possibility has in store for you, so stay curious, stay positive, and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Because look, I can be like that sometimes too, beautiful souls. I might get an invitation. I automatically just run through the whole scenario in my head and just go, no, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. But again, beautiful souls, this is the season. This light-hearted Gemini energy right now is calling for freedom. We are air signs. We like to move. We like to have fun. We like to be creative. We like to have a laugh. We like to explore and go on adventures. Say yes to anything like that right now, because you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know where you're going to end up. You don't know what experience you're going to have unless you actually say yes. Give yourself the time and the freedom to be curious without the limitations and boundaries projected by previous limitations, memories, or expectations. What was I just saying? We make all of these things up in our head, beautiful souls, and we worry about stuff that hasn't even happened because normally we are thinking about things that have happened in the past. You are in an amazing place right now, and you will never be the same for surveying these new waters. Beautiful souls, uncharted waters. This is all new, and it is going to be so much better than this. I'm even saying that this is the new. This is the old. This is the new. You're done with this. You're done with those days, they're saying, of worry and anxiety. Beautiful souls. This woman on the card is filled with anxiety and worry about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Maybe some of you have been feeling this way, but I heavily feel it's more tied to that card in saying it's time to release all of this and go on a new adventure. It's time to put all the storms of the past behind you and explore new territory. Right? This card may indicate you're experiencing a time of increasing stress. perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding over much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside, the storm is distant and perhaps now even moving away. No storm in this picture, beautiful souls. Plenty of open waters, but no storms. Smooth sailing, they just said. Whatever is going on, this card is simply telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Some of you may be feeling they're just giving me the word anxious, which is totally normal. Brooding and fretting will never solve anything, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed mind and heart, you're far more likely to receive the solutions you seek. The nightmare of this card could also mean two things. Either a recent problem is on its way out, causing you to feel more relaxed, or you have mastered the old habit of worry and have freed yourself from the anxiety within. And this is what I heavily feel is why it came out with this card, beautiful souls. You have released it. There was a lot of letting the past go messages in last week's videos for those of you that may want to go and check them out. Either way, anxiety reversed is a good omen of more relaxed and peaceful times to come. Maintain a trusting attitude and let the difficulties and fears and thoughts fade away into the distance. And where are you now? You're out to sea, beautiful souls, right? They're just saying thrown overboard. Many of you have thrown out all of this old gunk, or the majority of it, right? So it's always a learning process and a healing process through our entire lives. But for many of you, you have mastered that ability. Now you can pull yourself up very quickly when things maybe start to spiral out of control and you find yourself swirling back into this energy. And again, beautiful souls, you've got to feel it to release it. It doesn't mean bypass it and, chant 1,000 affirmations or whatever it is. But beautiful souls, I feel many of you have finally released. You've let the majority of it go. You've tossed it overboard. You're ready for new adventures. You're ready for new everything. Your little bonus clarifier from the Abundance Angels deck is let go of guilt. So for many of you, this may be what you have been working on over these past few weeks or few months, is letting go of all of the stuff. They're saying the little card, and they're just saying the clock. There's a clock here, right? And there's a compass here. So something about timing, direction and timing, beautiful souls. You're definitely being guided in the right direction, and there is a set God-ordained time. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. This could be also tied into yesterday's message about self-worth, self-love, self-respect, self-value, beautiful souls. Right? Many of you have had to release that. Many of you have been in some way blocking your blessings because you have not felt worthy enough. You felt guilt or shame or remorse or disappointment or something. And shame, beautiful souls, is actually, I believe, the lowest frequency. Most people think it's fear. No, fear is actually kind of a third of the way up, but I believe it is shame and then maybe guilt or something. You'd have to go and look up the little spiral of consciousness that they call it, from lowest to highest vibration, beautiful souls. But when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. This is the season, and they're just saying the trumpet, this little cherub or this little angel in the background is blowing the trumpet. This is something to do with timing, beautiful soul. Something is coming in. Many of you, as I've said before, you've got the light of the divine on you. I mean, even this pelican has the golden light on him, even though he's, or her, even though he's out in the middle of the ocean. He knows he's being looked after. He's not panicking. He's just happily just sitting on the front of that boat, going with the flow. But for some of you beautiful souls, this is about you finally understanding and fully stepping into your beautiful divine light. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done, because that's also been me in the past too, beautiful souls. You think you've really screwed up on something, and other people have gone, what are you so worried about? Oh my gosh, you've just completely blown that right out of proportion. Many of us, we berate ourselves far harder and judge ourselves and criticize ourselves far more than anybody else ever will. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. You are a child of God, beautiful souls. You are worthy, you are redeemed, you are anointed, you are forgiven, you are qualified, right? Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Could take this as 3 different messages, beautiful souls, but I think not. I heavily feel that it is all very much tied together, as they always are. And this one, as I said today, when these cards came out, I was a bit like, ooh, especially off the back of yesterday. But again, beautiful souls, you are always being guided. You are always being protected. It does not matter what is going on around you. Stop worrying. All is well. All is working itself out. It's new, uncharted territory. Bring on the adventures. Let the past go of any guilt or remorse or shame or whatever it is, and let your light shine. People are waiting for you. Now is the time. And maybe that's why they were showing me that clock. Now is the time, beautiful souls. It could even be, it looks like 11 o'clock on the clock there, beautiful souls. Or even to actually, it could even be 10 to 12, 10 to midday, 5 to midday. It's kind of in between. It's a bit hard to tell which is the little hand and the big hand. I'm going to take that actually as the little hand. So maybe 5 to 10 minutes to midday, right? So that could be a very significant time for you. You could be looking at the time and it's 11:55 or something, beautiful souls, whatever that is for you. But again, take these messages as they resonate. As I always say, not every message is for every person on every day. Hit me up in the comments on this one. Let me know what's going on. Is this you? Yes, I'm feeling this way. Yes, I have been feeling a little bit despondent and a little bit anxious, but this has just confirmed that everything is going in the right direction, which it is, beautiful souls. And of course, first-time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel, and of course, I wish you all the most beautiful, blessed, abundant, happy day. Hang in there. It's all good. God is taking you in a new direction. You're going to absolutely love it. New adventures are awaiting you. And I will see you all in here for the next one. Bye for now.